take note and correct me if I'm wrong, that the pain doctor, there's a particular pain doctor that stated that as many as maybe 400 new requests had been made of his practice. Can you clarify that?
400 new pain referrals to his, which I talked to the doctor in question again last night. That encompasses every, even patients that don't need chronic pain treatment at all were referred. It's just anybody that he's had a question, he's getting referrals.
But you're saying this would be chronic pain.
That he said he
He said it.
correct.
And again, but it shows some shifting in the doctors that are no longer, and I've had enough testimony to me personally, I do not doubt that many doctors are saying they just can't do it. Whether it's this reg, with this combination reg, we talked about DEA, we've talked about many other things. The prescription monitoring program, which I supported in legislation, it was stated that has made an impact, has helped. We're still a long way from, never going to get perfect, we're still a long way from where we need to be in the opioid crisis. But it is reducing script shopping that I'm calling it. The other thing I want people to know, there are people who are still engaged in daily jobs. There are people that maybe can't hold down a job with chronic pain. I did when I went through pain management years ago. When you can't get that balance, and I can't say where that's at, I'm not a doctor, but there are people that are holding down tax-paying jobs that this is changing their life. There are people that have a quality of life that they are no longer able to have. And I go back to my question, where do these people go? For whatever reason, that the medical community, and I had that feeling myself, and I've stated to you, good insurance, sufficient money to see, still had to get the doctor's confidence. I wasn't there for the dope. I needed some help because of pain, because it felt like somebody stuck an 8-inch screwdriver in my neck and twisted it all the time. When you're in that kind of pain, even an animal that gets caught in a trap will try to gnaw their leg off. And that's how bad it is. That's what it is to me. And I'm not blaming y'all for it. But tell me somebody, where can these people go for help? We're trying to fight an opioid epidemic that a lot of it is already, the deaths are being counted in a contaminated heroin with fentanyl that's come in from out of country that's not what it needs to be. These regulations, I'm going to try to shorten, Mr. Chair, if you're going to do us in just a minute. These regs, and I don't doubt there was a lot of thought put in this. In an article, the person wasn't at the position at that time, but he's now the chairman of the medical board, and I realize that rotates off boards. That may not be a typical qualification, but in the article they talked about that he felt like the 50 MME was an arbitrary number. I find out that's what CDC, I think, has said that's their number. So we're trying to do that. He talked about the documentation required being too burdensome, and it will force doctors out of pain management for fear of losing their license. This guy's educated in being an MD, whatever classification he is. I know he's a doctor, but he had the same thoughts that I had before I ever read this. And he said specifically, he felt like it would be difficult to document something like an alternative treatment plan as well as alternative therapies tried and failed prior to consideration or considering chronic opioid therapy. There again, that's part of the rule. And that can be subjective for somebody saying, well, you haven't documented that good enough. You know, there's all kinds of things for reason that these people don't want to do this. The acute pain, 7 days, I realize some people's against that. That's not an issue that that I am fine. But if the membership hasn't read the rules that were online and can't see some possibilities of misuse in there, not that they want to, but there's pressures coming down from feds and other things. And we've got people right here in Arkansas in enforcement that want it a lot tighter than what it is. But I'm asking, what can be done for people that are not breaking the law in the system? They're just asking for help, would help